and a cacrabi na omo awie ebo de da so ene clubs no emunsima hodopi Tony Abobwa ni nyina no a ode ebre ansana yaba abehwede ekoso enso ewo efie abiafo ha andikem eba bansemu yipa e amai sanso na Newton Latte Marijata ebo bobo fufuro kra no enso ede abre Franco Naro ewa ha papem kama pa de amai nyina mo bia nyina video vevria your local stores how do p and so come make abobo no how de ebebre fa de meka ho na ncp de bia e kano no 050716 8557 0507168557 and on the SMS line no more share live on Facebook near Kessben Sports Facebook Kessben Sports on Facebook bamcho with me share live honum Samsung bit me the messages out do fa at the Abraham 0244263902 and on the WhatsApp line and with me the messages in the videos afa at the Abraham yo Tony Montana na yenhwede wababa no de pray either braces I say
our doing a good morning
say bibia akoko
nyame adom bibia de din na won so
ase akoko na yenhwede
yeah
oba pa Joyce
yeah
o favorite de pa ide
rice ball
mutu
yeah mutu
wow ene abenkwa na
katenkwai Passion.
Okay, nice one. Sunday, Mickey, any diabetes. Now, one plan is so my wife, some more your favorite among.
Okay.
I mean, your favorite cooking.
Face the wall. Okay.
I mean, your favorite. And that's a good class. I hope so. Maybe some media.
Oh, there be men try. But me name so pampisi pa.
Yes, pampisi pa. See me nyagwa. Okay,
natural. Yeah, the church is natural. Yes.
All right, Montana.
I will do now.
Walenti Emena son Sergio enya bie quality enti fa ne sama ACC anko for ekroso. Yes, send friend free Italy ene because Antonio Conte be huni fit say obeto so manager Edema Inter Milan so no so ebe free ho ama Max Allegri no former coach ama Juventus so etimi aba enti na face to face meeting ebe timi akoso between president of Inter Milan and Steven Zana for Antonio Conte, ex-manager Emma Chelsea and Omo Enso Ebesin Konya, coach Nankasa the meeting as Nobeka, and the president say, I also person of free club no name president ready. Omo this season say Ombema Conte, let him atwa so Sakabasa so Conte when you say na kwa person kwadia and Max Allegri any potential candidate on Enso Ebetim Abe next manager etim ama Inter Milan Omo Enso a club no and na Juventus started preseason no na I will say and no more day one Andrea Pello and the boys no etim Egadan ama training session etim ekoso Andrea Pello aka e da charge even penny for say o Philippe Giovanni le so too much into mamra na amefa akodam FM free talks no and Jose said there be any kwan so moto makoko be there say talks na me person team no e match stronger there na ho be hia say Giovanni le so so ebetna and Jose aka no actually before send kwan sa akoda no omo enso etim adventure na Everton so person de more skin ekwa back to Juve only 12 months ago and I'm at best at 27.5 million pounds I got for more skin and so every Juve about akoda no struggle say obetimi adapt na for team SA kan ye England say born and far in terms of some side ne ko Italy Juventus anya bra omo enso pesa akoda ne bim so be si akan entim enfo emo na Napoli wo me for the bia your friend say Alan make us Everton for any akoda ne awie amawato aso enso ene Napoli edi command sika yete say I'm 31 million euros ano ene sika two parties na etimi agree Alan enso embassy akan entimi emfa ema Everton be kunti atwa say sadino eno enso ebetim ayo official na yakwa fashion so a says Joe Asam Yaba. I'm Tiago Silva says so be so on Kwanswa Obe Johnny Chelsea and I can say a 1 year contract and Chelsea at the Eba with 1 year option said the man Mosania able to renew make I say the Thomas Tuchel manager Emma Paris so catch and penny for say opposite I'm signing Ankasa at those and the agent according to 35 years now so Paula I'm true at this season Tiago Silva HSL or Bobby Bray own Munti Kabaya and company for Emanentra. Yes, a sporting director. I'm Leonardo Die on Pesa. I'm signing a better and the only person or person Pamo I'm Tiago Silva and so a Leonardo says to my social Nakasadia Obenya and Casanino and so intim entra na Eric Maxim Chupo Martin and just after PSG and so a team attached down our Paria and so Ecofino and Eric Maxim Chupo Martin so better France Nase says way I supportive power domestically tournament Tomobia AJ no Champions in Quality Trophy and so a team MSC at Nanukano and Gomon Master on a Baminic Apple Nasa Ban Eshamakaba Kwan not just a Yadia Equaquan Guasenti and that Eric Maxim Chupo Martin so the Basso body and so Emma fans nothing the college season way and so a team Concodie pa not Paris and Yama for somebody I'm no more to say Sabasa for MP I'm sorry Ebium and I'm because conversation at me so between Ronald Koeman and then Suarez now conversation and lasted for even a minute best and 50 seconds no team Eddie come every year coaching a catcher Suarez on petting for because on your part and parcel of his plans for next season no and as I say PSG nya bra and so a person so be say kind and so enfa Emma and so a club no na Georgian club and so a manager Emma Liverpool Football Club no na no Moses European best 2 days ago Bamini for and so a 2 or more na wakasa afa ban no mo konka omo enso etim ekonka Europe this year was omo enya lack crack because omo ene first country omo etim to niema covid ne buy no omo enso etim ebo e ma freshers no eno enso etim efevo mo yepa enenso ana Liverpool ebo mekofa Chrisia eno enso etwa to Australia sana Omo etim aba week this weekend omo enso ebesi aka community showdown omo enso ebo baller omo any Arsenal for ebo neno ana Joe Gomez akasa after preseason Liverpool for enso ya and then omo bomb last game or say players no omo call sa preseason camp no Australia I must say focus on upcoming event say Liverpool for enso and players no be edin koma obi atuni man say way Liverpool ever Champions League from Unsano, 18 agent, now for Premier League, no, and so 18 defender, now the FA Cup, and so Eddie Epuso, now I feel on a perfect season, 18 Emma Liverpool, and so a club, no, now I'm Danny Murphy, and so I former midfielder, as I say, and so Aaron, I'm Aaron Central Jumeno, was a Kobenya, and Liverpool, and Thiago Alcantara, Emra, and Menuya, he had tested 2 teams, no, and so it's me agree, says personal and play like I said here, or better. So betting me say kind etim am Liverpool no than me so no dey I'm on team and twen say I'm Thiago Silva and also Alcantara mum and so ebetim aba enti we ensema Danny Murphy and so etim ede atuja na that also I'm a player fan said Thiago Alcantara na fe the transfer sensem no Hans Fleck and so akacha kon said oh on the anka obenya anka kodan entim enta do say I'm a person of club no so still obenya anka kodan no and so entim ensesa na adwen na onko so I'm NC kan enfa Emma Bamini komo I'm enso ebobokon na Nigeria national team head coach Janet Ra was say example obi abetim aweso ed abodi the team Bamini clearly the we are omo AC etoto mo niema Bamini philosophy and enso efeye pa enti Janet Ra only Nigeria omo enso super green eagles no omo enso head coach was say Kobenya and ka team bia philosophy enye to say Bamini because omo philosophy efe omo present and then future no and so come apart do you almost see to money man ayana and so bian am and so enko and so ewo and so anymore na ye ko Chelsea so ya Ben Chilwell 50 million pounds and Chelsea and Leicester at me agree now according to Telegraph, almost Centronian, a friend said John Pacey was within the next 72 hours, the next 3 days, no, Sardinum, and your room will be a bear confirmed, say Chelsea, actually assigned Ben Chilwell, say left back on Enso Emma Ball, na anyone kwa and Chelsea and no more Enso a year, say I have 2 teams, no, Enso actually agree, and after Thiago Silva, say last minute change be a team ama on Enso a Chelsea, and then Malem Sa, a French international, says a free agent, says Chelsea for any Akwadane Ekasa, so no Enso embassy kind, and team Emma Club, Gary Lineker, a former striker, Emma England national team, and also a boy, Eddie Emma Balsan, and other clubs, they say, or into TV panditry. Now, on and a host to match of the day, I was scared. And after beating so team about Jumo champions go so Feneja. Now on I'm Enso A who said Joe and so I'm a dirty show on our Kessben FM and Kessben TV. So what's it? Or I problem kakra says or can dear F in the top so now quite Eddie says I'm TV na oil as soon so say I can't need kakra we any sema Garelika and so etim Eddie Ababa to dry and so our and so anyone na yako Arsenal for so yeah Arsenal for I'm Ewa Kodai friends William Saliba or just 19 years now Quadano and now France will be a can say or not in the next Rafael Varane now Quadano ball bonnet to Van Dijk Pepe or not and so a bomb I'm Emma Liverpool in a former youth team coach right her friend said I'm Gianluca Vanucci or say Quadania Quadabia Arsenal for any Papa Punch I'm going to see ya or bet him Abuam Arsenal for and so at him Angie Travis and him said Gareth Southgate a bet him and the 25-man squad or ever represent England 2 games are enso ebebo I'm UEFA enso Nations League no in some Denmark and Iceland ebebo na ene collab no be and say signing Ankasa Harry Maguire obefre no anansa onfre no Manchester captain no obenya opportunity etimi aba because they say oh Greece I'm coach here no ene na so no enso efre se coach no ebere de we nyina so no wetim ama no call up anansa say I'm a Manchester City Raheem Sterling na ono enso ni same boat ekọ birthday party say boat COVID-19 what him test positive no I can say so no so back quarantine and also benya opportunity and so etim aba and the 2 players obi ahwe so mbeba and I said enso entimi enwa squad and then Gareth Southgate at the betudwa na Arsenal form I'm side collapsing at say Shaka 04 enso epa kodana no enso enye fedia grow na refer na last year on baller Mason Greenwood a boy into next year where expected Sakodano and so a bet him I am more than a day this year or no and so 8 million to also the more goals 8 account so I'm the game no what do you know young friends here hanum
okay yemfa NC hanum masa fachao ba Tony Montana all right enti yanko kwa Mickey ho na fi mehwe do no so e de ebre Mickey na wo zo favorite dey
ebe
aduane favorite aduane
oh aduane bebre
obi o kasa aduane zo didi aduane pa
no
ba ko bi de
wonu se me de aduane abetie
okay
me pa abetie pa
ko Sunday no say dey o si a frame me frame ganyam ya message out the mama
any Champions League
any de odidi kai
any Champions League
Heineken I know Dumzaka so
go blue kiosk oh no Champions League is a body in him Champions League body and I'm say Champions League there and I'm say Champions League there be a met me
the studio ayensa advert wa
aye
oko restaurant ho and na meaning
yanton no alcohol
aye also we ne doba
and of course
ndi onum se utwa bi
there be uke twadi na wakofa uke twabi de na se me no ma petition
na penimu meti ho anopa 227
nenya 7
sending some picture brem say who be dia bete na we na didi kai
me say a Champions League Champions League let me chama na picture no de ko ba bia na
picture de
Champions League picture no
Heineken na o de brem
Champions League and me Champions League na make was.
But Henry can out
Champions League no.
Okay.
Because I know you let's hear me. The Champions League no be.
Ya random say.
Omo ya
on fan to.
Oh, there be some jitum say
Citable so.
Na hu team favorite.
Emi ya kra.
La. But the channel be bia.
Nim do we hu.
Oh, yeah, but when him say Champions League there.
Okay.
Now when him say a channel be bia be okay. A channel be bia okay. Na dia ba no. And say for shege reasons into a channel the end. Debbie.
There ba no.
Aye.
Okay.
Boom say about. Yes.
We discuss you.
Oh, yeah. Now so what idea? General.
Don't worry.
General. Yes. Franco Enterprise.
Fifi, Sir Alberto. Yeah, Sir Alberto. Yeah, about 10 years.
10 years. Wow.
Na nebano your friend Israel Macfifi anamwa yenyi. Israel Macfifi anamwa yenyi. Oko school or Ave Maria Preparatory School.
Okay.
And then when you're 10
years. Nyamisano. Na onyini be se ne papa.
Fifi so ya bre pa zana onso otumi awoba.
Oh, and no Donny Bay.
I know who say to shasi no na enyasem ketu akra.
Okay.
All right. Fifi, good luck. Na kachre Israel anamwa yenyi. So yakopon
Ishana pa.
Alhaj Ashai Baba.
Sergio.
Favorite aduane ye dey.
Sergio Monampe.
Alhaji men yo abrakra ka semne abrofesem ne.
Oh, Sergio emo
ne kan so ya no fi.
Minim.
Na
emo nampe.
Sa. Any tools have in ade.
There be me simple Monampe.
Monampe. Oh, okay. Alhaji wasam the adam into kan kasi. Tilende.
Sergio
Alhaji
Wadaruma, Mr. Francis Ejebe Queen, Busumchura Bank General Manager, and then birthday.
Okay.
Timifa Kwanya Wisuna, Mr. Bequeen.
And the wish Mr. Bequeen so happy birthday. Good morning, Mr. Bequeen.
Sergio, I may call House of Focus here. Star Life Assurance. Bass, our Medima House of Focuno. Yami Aduma. Ye be actually we are say on the 8th of next month. And I bass and away. Ye be see we are seeing in our say. Basa.
Is he away?
I won't cry, Pacho.
Minimum so won't cry, if I know.
Baby, you want it, dear. For security reasons, Timmy.
Where security is better? Obasa, we are security reasons.
Make sure baby, we are the back of sense.
Oh, that don't appear with the first now.
Say, Joe.
Hennessy,
Nipa, there's any one
Hennessy.
But say, Joe, would there?
And all Kessben television.
And television, the baby, all the me fun to you.
As a class posted you.
Say, you me fun to you.
Ayo.
We'll be the other back of sense.
I'm going to go.
Say, you any pan you.
Okay. Hey, don't know Namda Koto Bromo.
Say, you not the 8th of September. NCC Nyame Aduma National Chapters Committee almost be meeting Wednesday, that is what China and about 10 a.m. Also be meeting. Na omone Star Life Assurance for na bishia ISA meeting no NCC. Say you NCC chrono so almost be emergency meeting Friday. Ni nyina fa somokwe ni wo no ho kwan NCC for no be firin kran abaye edakosiada e okumase boshan. Friday, NCC Besa meeting. Swame, Mranti, no, Mranti one more Swame, no more organized Friday match. Yami at my Babaso, Swame Division Park. Friday, we are 3 p.m. Almost almost boss our match now, Eda Shisumo and Monyam. No beer or Beba Bia, Fashion Trim say, at least we be through Pim. Na a contribution, Sikaka Crebiano, Yami at Domina Sunday, no na, Omode, a bo and sa at the Amaso Mokwe. Ukunafone Ebusiana and Mano.
Nana Mankwase, hey, new bus 2, you are doing fanfare. 1911 had to folk. Nana Mankwake visa.
Say you, Menkasa.
Okay.
Say, me did a brief for
new bus 2 fanfare.
Say you as a say,
okay.
Yes, I say,
we'll be messaging me.
I know me, oh, me, I am a demon. ɛsɛ sɛ yɛ so wɔn sɛ abɔ so no nwoma so nti ɛsɛ sɛ yɛ
ama nkwa na open wasem na sɛ what attack be 2 weeks bi
na
we odi abai o betwa ba musu mi no ma no
sɛ jo ayi sa ayi friendly match a ɛbɛbɔ no so ame no organizers ni piolo malam ɛna sometime of us we refini din kakra alama
okay
omni organizers no ma say community media men no na bɛbɔ ɛwɔ so ame lempark nti idea ho no so ame ma menko la porca wase aha sejo ma menfa free hansa sejo me de free abrier wase approuver mon vieux d'accord to l'Alabama, la Pléiade Ousmane Ibrahim, violation de moi, sa mutilation de Karela FC, Kayeke la mort, Aboudjessois, la la mort. C'est du abrier, c'est. Ne vu moi, ouais, ne sait comment ça santé kotoko. On me dit, player bi, on me demande qu'il me fait ça long, fait non. Ousmane Ibrahim, non. On me souma, je me fais conféco. C'est un young one say kotoko, ne beko akoma Karela FC. Abrier, ni vu moi, c'est Joe Wayne, non. On me beko akoma Karela FC. C'est au cas quoi, c'est ouais. Au cas quoi, c'est quoi. Aussi, yé qui me fait ça, et oui, yé. Qui fait ça? C'est quand yo. Qui fait ça? Ni pas yo. Qui fait ça? N'y a bien n'y. Qui fait ça? Mon frère, n'y
Alaji. Omreniku.
Ah, c'est Dieu n'a dit pas reporter dans mes cansois.
Qui fait ça? Dieu n'a moyen de payer ou doit se comme ça.
Où des players comme Obina Boy non. On pen ou quoi ya n'y a dans ma qui fait ça sous ne rising star. Ou bien baba qui fait ça de comment Karela. Abrier quand on se mouniamane. C'est Dieu c'est où t'as ta French for.
Kosu.
Oh. Die paper naturally na me
ba
mama
sha. Ya go here or the buy on wari are here.
Oh, there is you.
To see went to your paper. I can be taking visa.
There be o. One me say one monitor. Asam no what
would you twaso?
Ma menka o meka okra
1 minute.
Meka okra no man kasa me pe.
Okay, kosu.
I repeat, was say pour le vieux mouvier d'accord. To l'Alabama, la Pléiade Ousmane Ibrahim, violation de moi, ça mettait l'option de Karela, Kayeke, l'accord, Aboudje là-bas. Ça ne peut pas non abri wase. Onya hu mu fiko sa asante kotoko de Ousmane Ibrahim bema loan, o ne bema Karela. E na wo ka kwa se ho a, e na kimfesa fu su se ye kimfesa ye wie ye ni. Sa no wo ka. Se ye ka yo nipa nye. Kimfesa ye nya bi enye. Kimfesa foma nyame. Kimfesa ya bregu nkrofo no atwie di. Sa na pepa no ka.
Worry.
Se jo aka na se me kwa pipa mienu ba bia kwa na utata mi. Club du Accra, Froka là-bas, à Toumadje, Société La Mort, a voulu peut-être là-bas le soir de Orange, à le bleu. Tout de quoi, monsieur, Boué, Somatele. C'est ha c'est pas ni. A fille de Kenya Nekin, Mundjele Guinemaye. Mon ni bibia quand Mundjele Guinemaye. But tout est there to be as.
Okay.
C'est yo dem licha to la proca. Club du Oboissé, de Achanté, la Gold, to la moisson, provision, d'accord. Oui, ça va. Merci beaucoup. Salamotaba, travailler. Attention. Tout de quoi? Attention, la mort. Aussi, yé. Ça Achanté Gold fois. Supporter sensiye na moi ne chere chira. Ye place wo tu mu ofu mu takrabo ne kwa no mu kwe. Ye hu ne pakro, ye dina manyame. Se jori pakro di wa so memmo.
Obi asu musa o.
Se jori pakro di wa memmo.
Na so obi musa asebo.
Se jo ojiji mi ameka.
So obi musa asebo.
Bisa me menka se pite kodonuro. Memmo obi adin. Ena menka se adoro.
Maso kuna du nsa be san sum mu no. Ade be ye mo.
Bisa me maboma so kuna du.
All right. It is better to buy a brand new bus than jubilate over the appointment of a new CEO. Will continue causing internal bleeding in some people. Bernard Bongrit and Adiwe and so Abba. The Naman Kwase Abuano na onwashi neba ya from Poma Kwachi, and then when you feel Nkono, and I'm I say, Buano was in the band happy birthday. Where is Akolana within baby?
I'm just to move for us and I'm Memoano.
Akolana band in birthday.
Okay.
All right, Enti, ya from Poma Kwachi, Nanamankwa, a bad girl. And then when you're 9 years, yeah, happy birthday to you. Na Opa say we international troublemaker. Ewufie. Osrewa. Yeah, Brafom Kakrawati. Lots of love to her. Nana Mankwani we about happy birthday, yeah, from Poma Kwachi. All right, yeah, Basia na Yadiakano Abe Tuamuso. Sir, yes. I've taken a cursory look at the movement in the sporting departments of the various media houses in Kumasi, and unbiased in-depth analysis of the various stations that suffered from these movements, and those they brought on board by any media watcher will arrive at a conclusion that the listeners of Kessben FM and TV are blessed to have Newton and Kem Andy added to them. The technical analysis Newton does with pictorial and video evidence is unmatched in the media in Ghana. The controversy Andy Kem introduces is positively unparalleled. Alaji Mama Salia, Ifeura, Wenchi Banda line, Eho Enso Ena Odi We Efri Abreye. Minya Bakoso Efri Sunyai. Of course, if it's United, na Elfrey, Sabra Brantia, or Sunyai Zongo Hono. Neni din. Joe, good morning to you and the reputable crew. I must be frank and honest. On the first day Newton came to the studio, or on the day you presented Newton to us in the studio, I said to myself, who is this ghetto guy? Because he came with Steve Wonder black spectacle, not knowing he's full of knowledge. And I now believe in the adage that says, never judge a book by its cover. Newton, forgive me, and I must confess, you are not just Marijata, but super Marijata. Since he started showing his skills or knowledge on the screens, many stations are doing same. But hey, Bob Marley will tell you it's natural and it can't be copied. Anas, Anafi, Kandahar, Sunyai Zongo, and the day we are praying. But all comments we are now.
Anas, I know he writes.
Anef, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's a super writer.
Oh, okay. He writes very well.
He's not only good writer, but super writer. Ninu akitoa neboko toko 5.
Oh, sir.
Habib.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Habib Mohammed. Yeah.
Anas. A friend say, Anef Inuane Habib Mohammed.
Yeah.
Asante Kotoko.
Yeah.
Wow.
What mama say?
Nini no support to do. Nini no go hard.
Say no we do ni. Say you do what confirm kura mame.
This is the best sports in town. Kessben 93.3.
Nondu Abba Ponsi Mediasa NCA Kessben 93.3 live on Kessben television. Ebia Kem, I come Fifi, the Bessie Ebesine. When now cover Biba Kessben 93.3 live on Kessben television. Yansha, I'm not in some more Kakra Nafi, Yamfa Fidiano, Engo, Fidian Ems and Nano Shikakra. And the Kem, Atrasi, Sanso, and Maritata Ewaha, Franco Naro, and so Atrasi. Andy, Boko.
Boko me sure say na de obema mkwa no amasa na matwaso
de hin na okay
eno asema make an man
o sha say ko say o sha say coin
me sha say on players no players coming in as again the players on wo
okay
na sa Franco na mu new team
I don't know more how adwe no okay it
was about transfers nti me sure say na de obema me kwan mesre me de man
Let's go.
Andy Raha, me person me Raha.
Players be our say. Omo udi nkofu bi e basoro chance our players no. So ka obi aso no nyadwe. 1 year. Okay. Mon ka me kakra.
Me ka Mudasiru
No kai.
Obi asi dey bi jada oka. The other time so ka ko ha to folk. Eko yi what's the name of this boy?
Me ka Samudin Ibrahim.
I don't for someone on that. I said, as Uko cancer now cover controversies will be. I don't know. But the M 200
you cover on the bar. Almost all almost all former drink to them. My young Rani show.
Okay.
I spoke about Mudasiru and I'm so in 2 excellent games. So I can mention top 8 central midfielders in the Ghana Premier League. I'm board this season. I'm ahead of Mudasiru.
Okay.
But what do you drew her? You drew her.
Say, yeah, Kotoko has a folk as good. Yeah, Diana so. Move from money share Diana Stars. Didi Akosho Kakra. Wenti Kakra. Ghana some 6 months ago, Legon City requested to sign Elvis Opoku from Diana Stars. The fee was a little above 100,000 cedis, Ghana. But the club refused to offer. Now, Elvis Opoku is almost set leaving for free, as his contract is less than 3 months. Also, Kaliba Mankwa has about 4-month contract with Adriana Stars and could leave for free as well. But I don't know the policy of Adriana Stars. But all I can say is that almost all their popular players go out without the club benefiting anything substantially. For instance, Derek Sasrasu, Zakaria Mumuni, Godfred Saka, Steven Adams, and many others. Boss, I think the management should sit up. Minim say where you now there but any figures any players now can accurate there. Minim say a program Mr. George Umfendiagro.
Yeah.
In the Yabasa kind of biom na or Simbia or one minim say or the Baban Tentem cry. Alright, Andy Maminchu.
Have his contract in November. Adriana Denek.
Next is all can end great.
Oh, players of boom. I think the only reservation that I have Zakaria Diano. Zakaria but some Adam Seko for free. There is a Seko. It was that same old story. I said, "You say about I miss
Wahab
Adams and a whole lot."
Wow.
Almost train man, you come make I have situation. No, I also Muku Jamase, a coach will have until Muku Jamazungo. Now I have on so estate. It feel now she no be any. Wahab Samba Suya Boa still are now more your course. As you said, you're being a link to Wahab Adams and Wahab on so for doom until I said Diana for them penny for me, you're in a call back. Tell you, see, I hope said, and I have for listening up in your barber.
One good fact about Didi message, and it's a Legon City say approach here, Diana for Elvis, and also Cray.
Oh, okay.
I was deeply involved.
I see. I see.
There was an approach.
Wow. In terms of small now, why research here? When these guys,
ne sika no kuti and
these guys bring messages out. And stand out too. Oni and Nafi, Michael Ababu. Well before they bring messages.
But Savango, he was given 30,000 a year.
Yeah, for 3 seasons.
No, not for 3.
No, like 3. He signed. Elvis renewed his contract for 3 seasons. Each year, near 30,000.
Yes. The contract in the year.
All right, young common on
the they say the contract in November 60,000 to be seen and in some kind.
Wow.
Yes.
Young way.
If I first year no sign no
so ko Spain na Ronald Koeman di atwena ba no na 4 players na sisi aba na ka omo and we heard the Spanish newspapers obi Abraham Jefen Avan Rakitic obi Arturo Erasmo Vidal obi Luis Suarez no say Joe omo na da the newspapers in Spain the bia omo na afa asem ni nyina ne say
your friend uni penye di
Abrantie ba akọ kan ho ye Samuel Mtiti 4 players. Ni nyina ne se Ronald Koeman aka kire om tini dwumadi opese obedi ni Barcelona no. Ontimi ne Samuel Mtiti ento aso bi. Sejo, so she obedi Samuel Mtiti a. Enka there's no way you think of him leaving Barcelona because after winning the World Cup, Barca expected so much from him, and they felt that taking over from Gerard Piqué would be that particular player called Samuel Umtiti because the kind of solidity the French national team at the World Cup no BLM said that is what is actually lacking in the Barcelona setup. In incubating the Saudi Arabia or by an amfa. Na engines in some one Emma games no nya bi more and a Barcelona sacrifice Clement Lenglet if we Sevilla buy. Why is Umtiti leaving? Engines in Nkwa. There be engines in Nkwa. But the French connection almost won't lose the political power from the dressing room because Abrantie FN Eric Abidal and Barcelona Jan Kwamo non so. Inti France fully be back there for them to be given much opportunities. But at that particular juncture, player was in a pre-position French international into in pecking order. So what is second to Abrantie FN Clement Lenglet. Now say any poor can be among I friend Eric Abidal Kodia. Then it is obvious that Abrantie FN Samuel Umtiti will leave. And until Samuel Umtiti and then Ronald Koeman akase ononsoko. About Rakitic after scoring that goal for Barcelona, Berlin, no. Nebi BHS the following season I want me and some other same consistent performance, no. Nebi BHS in the days in the year numbered. And over the years, Obia will follow Barcelona BN himself. Day in, day out, Barcelona bought after Mube pushing Ivan Rakitic out of the Barcelona team. But Omunya team Emane Meto. In this last season, Obia Beka, time of call holiday, the name of Koye, and how the Barcelona team were filled with issues. Last week, and of course, celebrity the Europa Cup team by FN Sevilla and then also penning for and at this particular time, someone checking the age of Ivan Rakitic and what Barcelona needs in midfield, the kind of energy, the kind of directiveness, and how they will need a perfect transitor in their midfield now. They feel said, Abrantie Ojina Hui said you, and now they so betting aboard the course of Barcelona. Into Ivan Rakitic and so it is now a numbered, no penny a friend Ronald Koeman say, and Nancy or Peso do Omoya Juma or midfield, and Frankie Dion. Sergio Busquets and Abrantie FN Felipe Coutinho back to the fold. Into Ivan Rakitic so time mason oko. Arturo Erasmo Vidal Obian himself was frustrated by because the Barcelona game plan and how they set their team and the kind of philosophy almost debought their game no. Arturo Vidal he's very rugged, a midfield enforcer. He deals so much with power in midfield. It is also baby Onyana this year free year. And the coach also no year Juma. They almost saw year Juma with Pep Guardiola there. But from Chile national team with Jose Sampaio, Juan Antonio Pizzi to being one of the best central midfielders in the game, and Antonio Conte, PPA catch us. Vidal is a player who excels in a more shut-up shop or defensive team. Into Barcelona, wow, Bema a good game, wow, Bema a balanced game. He sometimes brings balance to the team, but the kind of performance you need from a Barcelona midfielder, the precision, the dominance, the passing range, the retentional play in midfield Abenya from a Barcelona player, Arturo Vidal first anima we mount. Na sejo nim fear. What dinner so Emma Quine, Emma de baby Barcelona person Mudi Mutim ne Corneno, Abrantie FN Arturo Vidal, and so intimate Cosa range in the movie. In Tianama, so penny a friend Ronald Koeman said, baby. Nemlantian or person no Musia kind next season, Arturo Vidal and count. Sejo, dear young Crawford Mama and Obia can was him, and that player now so I can, and they say, hey, Abrantie FN Luis Suarez, being the third time top scorer for Barcelona. After Lionel Messi, Cesar Rodriguez, no BN Senka Barcelona be the perfect way to deal with Luis Suarez. This season, he's the second top scorer for Barcelona. Now we Karim Benzema, we Lionel Messi free, now we Gerard Moreno free in the Spanish Pichichi now. So now we say Luis Suarez is the next person what goes in the Spanish La Liga this particular season. But Openia, your friend, Ronald Koeman, Debbie. He's not coming with a proven striker, a grade A striker, or a top-notch striker, Barcelona Edinato, so said there be Luis Suarez, Cordia, the next person to take over no, this particular player. But Openinaka said there be players or person no muye juma next season, you know. Again, Luis Suarez is not one of the players that you want to deal with. And you be a and a players now. I said, oh, and man in your one cry. You discussed that issue no time and again. Say the Barcelona team are full of politics. Until the moment you lose the connection, or lose the political power. So what check Madrid in Barcelona? Say you, or political teams, but the difference between Barcelona and Madrid is that one. Madrid there, or we are connected with a handful, any the rulers of Spain. Barcelona are not connected with the rulers of Spain, but they are connected with the Catalan rulers. And as Social Madrid and so on, they don't care to call the wrath of the top players of free Spain, no more do scapegoat. And see, Ike Casillas nyane there, Raul Blanco Gonzalez nyane there, Alfredo Stefano, whom they saw as one of their own, and so nyane there. But Barcelona there no, Sawosha, Sajo, US President Kahio Diaba. Which will be the Busquets, which will be the Gerard Piqué, which will be the Sergio Roberto, and Convenso Tamaswan, and Cosi a Pevueno, and more many continents in a month for it. But Barcelona is not Madrid, and the reason why I almost changed Luis Suarez, and as a coach, this one team in everyone. This is a coach who named the history of Barcelona. About Barcelona, after a year Maradona Baya, on him Joseph Luis Nunez at that particular time. Opanunica said there be and Toko on the Bilbao players in a Congo Park and so and said the supporters as you group Barcelona team no and in someone come for Diego Maradona home there be on team to us and Barcelona G2 said that be Maradona said or demanded a transfer and on man call Napoli. Now you are in craft buy with the total football will be taking over. Said oh, time total football ni go you know. Now they will need one person how many be changing the fate of the team. Intia come Romario Di Faria Suda. After the boot to the play any team, that was a Sevilla game. Now on your penny for you and craft no problem. When the training issues on now say Romario a pave way and China history strike off and so pave way. And I said, yo, Barcelona ain't not that stability in their team again before Mobenya Rivaldo. And Rivaldo will be paying the dues, winning the La Liga twice for Barcelona. At the point, on also Benya issues with Louis Van Gaal. Until also changing the face of the team. No started a transition. Rivaldo paved way and he went to Milan. Then came Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho on so by and be paving the dues now. They will need another transition. Until I said Ronaldinho Sanko na line and Messi take over. And then and go be a transition. Baby a person almost started free as a do. And also almost started from Lionel Messi. So because that has always been the order of the day for Barcelona. Picking the big boys, scapegoating them, and paving way for the young talent coming through the runs. And say, for number 10 days, different player. No, take over as the main necromancer of the Barcelona team. But unfortunately, Barcelona and Madrid, Barca Imola and Messi as one of their own. They see him in this Stefano and they feel at this particular point in time, they don't have a player to take over from Lionel Messi. It is only any player to take over from Lionel Messi there. The next person to the crown. Luis Suarez and said, "Oh, it is the reason why Luis Suarez I scapegoat to the and Omudi in free say a new breed of talent should come into the free and join Lionel Messi until so be beba. Only 10 days in the man no so to take you over from Lionel Messi until Luis Suarez say forget about being the third top scorer for Barcelona, but the reality is that Barca will need a player, icon in the team, and that has always been the star, scapegoating him and paving way for a young talent coming through the ranks. Until you know now, Ronald Koeman said Luis Suarez said you unti me no enye dwuma bio.
Sanso ena mintimi ma wonso ontoaso biom Andy Kem. Andy Pogba is starting ahead of McTominay because of the fact that he's overrated. But McTominay on the bench plays that role better by adding high defensive play to it than slow Pogba. Upon UK and a day we and so Abba. I'm a taxi driver of Sergio's taxi, and that's registered in Sergio's name. Will you call me as the owner of the taxi, or say is the owner? This will answer Hearts of Folks bus are registered in Star Lives Assurance name. Opon and anyway if we UK and so aba I seen them say we tuna we are to so ba good buy so obey outdoors see you na sa pump and pageant in the fanfare ni wan no or the yex out the bass na it also there about all right inti Mary Data
say you
Drew say me ba ho na me be do dey ba about for messages me ba so my hwehwe bi mo anya bad cry
so you nyame adumo me pese Chelsea for kofa Kai Havertz
yeah
na the Roman up
ni bonti
say no the sika ho a akra nsu
onya bad but the bono
bad the onya bad or a developing player 90
wow
so you only bad but Chelsea for Roman and Bromwich are show so betimi atues Canada the boy number already now I think I find ZH need to move in more and on Sasso kind of days of 2004 2005 season the Yema Jose Mourinho back in 2003 on one buy 2 years later or two bottom man or phobia or ped number as long as the panel manager Rebecca so pen quite no confirm one such player Kai Havertz I can was this year and most often you share video but and then on me share graphical representation of how the guy plays in the developmental stage by be able to when I'm and so and then you're more graphical just a shit TV in the chain and sana oh dear
dinko focus school do
born nyina na yadusua de me nyina no still me bebre so ese me say asusua ka ho nti
okay
born there generally
video no tattoo
yeah
movement no no work kakra ana
we need dynamism
all right yanko
so omonfa we know mama on na yenhwe how Kai Havertz baby on the stage no adru baby obetimi so the count I mean the weakness and the strength and the tactical fit at Chelsea and na me pese yehwe CCA and me pese ka Tony day we know about to aniama me but Osha already almost so many attackers and role no specifically as a Joe about Bono ye busa say boy no dia no be ka Chelsea ho e dia na so the can game no ho and say Joe ni development stage be ankasa na adu and say you know share graph e be back screen na enema 4 and e be determine graph we say first one na obehu no e colors na obenya blue e wosoro esusa there but momia money first one no e blue obenya orange obenya red and obenya sky blue no and the first liner that's no and say Joe represent the touches per 90 minutes so we share graph na sia seasons Kai Havertz about 2016-17 season 17-18 18-19 and this season ayo no so we share the touches per 90 minutes first line not just say Joe improve season after season and we share the touches after 90 minutes from 2017-18 season or the last 3 seasons no a movie I increase the second color no we share the orange color representing the key passes across the 90 minutes. And so Joe, and then I was here, no, last one, the orange color, no, and then the key passes. It started from I know I say 2016-17. I could see 2020 day, and a Barca, no, the last year and a start year a shooty Kosoro. A social graph now the orange color no last year 2018-19 season no and a start year a shooty. But be a above from kakra no at the red color. So Joe, a general at the chances creation. Per 90 minutes. So almost a start here and a shooty last year, but as also about from this current season here, you see, you know, the chances creation and Kai Havertz and one sem na year cano. Or your one player and the versatility is so strong, and the next way no dashboard no about 20 no about the versatility attacking midfielder, right winger, central midfielder, and then the center forward. Games are born in 46. As an attacking midfielder, what 26 as a right winger, maybe I can say number 7, and one was central midfielder in 50 no, what about 16 games as a center forward occasionally. So you about 10 games, and Nina were very much productive. Or share ne attacking midfield position on my wash 10 goals, right winger wash 14, central midfield wash 5, and then center forward wash 6. So ne output in goals no, so Joe was so and yan share the next one on positionally, but be a Kai Havertz F8 no. So
jo ye hwe 4-3-3 baby Kai Havertz betimi abo within the central midfield no betimi abo as part of the three midfielders obenya 4-2-3-1 obe move akọ as an attacking midfielder obebo number 10 position on more behind the striker and in between the two attacking midfielders so jo mo so e kan no in the right wing position no betimi abo no in the 4-3-3 4-2-3-1 and then 3-4-3 positions ni nyina obetimi abo no and center forward position and the last one ni nyina mo I keep saying say was stay very very productive and no show ni versatility as a player obetimi abo ha and ni nyina no or match obema Chelsea and also Leverkusen greater output on the game no Chelsea for betimi I expect say reasonably or bar obetimi asmenti 1 or 2 positions because Chelsea baby oba you know so many players more other positions and already occupied. The next one no about different regions Kai Havertz etimi ashe goals free or goals within the area no or goals pa most often the goals ni nyina no within the penalty area no these are locations Kai Havertz ashe goals and anytime biano getting around these locations no e sound so dangerous the position and so or share with the left foot and then on sabenkum so screen so a stroke crano or share the left foot or share right foot or the DT go open play penalties or should go and of course set pieces Kai Havertz also betting among goals and way the regions Kai Havertz Asian goals at the match Chelsea share the next one now Kai Havertz in the profile baby a these are sports Kai Havertz a creative chances also their money other players you know. So these are the creative spark Kai Havertz at Chelsea for and the goals you know 38 goals now across the seasons what created the other players you know and so the assist map you know the next one Kai Havertz this is an assist map but be original on for the next one my be original at the map obi opponent be and I say on one player from open play but be creative chances at the mom last season and this season representation in a graphical form and that will screen this is here you know Kai Havertz is a very good player in the last and I say in the past 12 months you know the creative map the assist map for other players and I say Joe a show our screen so and the next one be indicate Kai Havertz represented 2 seasons in the Bundesliga and in the last 2 seasons creativity but be a Kai Havertz be lay pass the amobi in and outside the box Kai Havertz create a lot for the other players the green color representing shots and answer chances or create with the 9 left you know and the other color representing chances or create with the 9 right you know and so you with the next one but be a Kai Havertz is or improve and may make a comparison with a player Chelsea one already Mason Mount so on for the next one to my near be a Kai Havertz defensively but be a so ultimate improve. Ocean says here na Mason Mount I was say Kai Havertz I was so and you were a dear friends tackles and then defensive pressures. Osha Kai Havertz I need the green no and then sorry Kai Havertz there red Mason Mount at the green no Mason Mount in the defensive area so you want the pressures at 3.86 what they compare Kai Havertz at 1.86 so defensive activity in the game no we can say about the middle third Kai Havertz at that 5.36 about pressures tackles no 0.31 and the Mason Mount 10.7 pressures 0.66 about tackles in the offensive zone Mason Mount add more defensively to the Chelsea game as compared to Mason Kai Havertz baby or the free Leverkusen neighbor and shada enyawa Leverkusen not a big fish in a small team but at Chelsea you be demanding be free ho and so Leverkusen actually say you demanding defensive contribution be in free the game but at England and Chelsea now you need to up your game especially about the physical side now and nuntina may advise say Kai Havertz is a developing player onyanye complete package at Chelsea and you might be say or develop in the goal scoring quantum and as a volume no Aubameyang buy no or drop it by 27% output all things being equal, but tall Arsenal team and a struggle. And so the output at Borussia Dortmund comparatively a drop by 27%. In all things being equal, Kai Havertz a developer, and we expect say 18 to 20 goal volume per season. In England, they drop it because only other attackers enable. So we expect 13 to 14, and I'll be stay in England in the first season. Similarly, Osha play this policy in the last season at Dortmund and the first season at Chelsea. Men can say nation crying, but subsequently player friends policy were increasing the output, actually be said the first season adaptation on easy over England. Emma players free the Bundesliga no edeba. But the subsequent season policy are increasing the numbers. I be show the huge promise. Kai Havertz giving time about the first season 13 to 14 goals so the match was for. But the following season the boy in a full package.
Hi, Marie Jata. Enti ubakase nema papa wakafa ne hunyina no na they share 90 million.
Yeah,
on the high side now.
Yeah, Manchester for could 150 for Ansu Fati. They want to pay. So Barca give you a pombetia. So
Ansu Fati.
Yeah, Barcelona for
Ansu Fati. Man you a PBB pa yes yeah my team no etimasi completely. Ansu Fati is almost says count. Yeah,
but now we should
feel Fati did not be mouse this year.
The same situation and I have it today. Have it cry no area no here Chelsea pass saying there be a Man U for Ebekofa Ansu Fati, but they are ready, they want to pay. A Hong Kong mission 150.
Two teams in the area future.
Yeah, of course, but I have it at 21 years. It gives you the future.
21 in the future.
Sergio, at 21.
When you move, our friends Ansu Fati.
When you move,
150.
And also Poma Germany. A crazy fee, a crazy fee. But the baby football addresses here, you know. Almost demanded Haaland fear or the bad Dortmund, no. Almost about 150% increment. The next team be Obafani Bia.
Now, Sergio, you never more you have Ansu Fati.
My reading reports no from I think the Sun reported and to one other and the more can say a story in the main person JDB brain say United nya Jadon Sancho ombekwa kofa Ansu Fati for that amount already nya United nya Jadon Sancho no sika over 105 million pounds sterling or the same Dortmund everything and a conqueror muntime fado. So indeed, there may penny se menya makako fa we are. Adentina said there may penny first no. Minya ready say metuya more. Because if United is not ready to pay around 100 million pounds sterling for Jadon Sancho, why would they be ready to pay 153 for Ansu Fati? Into me fan say speculations in the money. Fan speculation because it and sound one. Jadon Sancho is a British boy. What Manchester Chrome honum. Enti onim Chrome honim BBNS also brandis United ne do baby as actual market value. Clearly Jadon Sancho our England national team player no. Obetuma tonu so easily. It is only ready so bet 100 million pounds sterling. For Jadon Sancho, why would you add 53 million pounds sterling and go for your plan B? Your plan B should always be cheaper than your plan A.
Yeah.
Especially and age now person the car. Jadon Sancho so no age is so on also side.
When I hear the Sancho,
sorry. Jadon Sancho
come twice.
Oh Zamo.
Also kind of 3 times I'm a cattle. Okay.
So for me, Sergio, I just don't want to believe that story is real.
In Kepa, Alizabalaga.
No plan A near one.
Oh, not plan A. No, yes, you can ask us.
I'm say issue with United name Jadon Sancho Diano. A Sikasa. And now, do person United they go for the plan B no. Sikana say more.
On the other hand, position of the Ansu Fati Bebono, a strategic area, Manchester United.
Okay.
The number 7, Honom person of the boy no cover. So unze all summer, all transfer Manchester this century is a strategic role. Number 7 Hono. So Ansu no, I don't think say a plan A. They are looking at the 2. I mean, who is Sancho? Even though a British boy said it's Franco Ocano, but Ronaldo was a first Portuguese of Manchester United. They went for him and Robert 7 years after Beckham. They want a similar profile a bit me about Ferguson. So they're looking at a boy or a mineral there. Ansu Fati is a mineral player.
Barcelona let the guy go.
Question mark bebre obabi a
we say Suarez ko mo say wa ko na o sama ankwala no so asam.
They say let's bin this story.
Trust me, I agree with you now. Manchester team.
Yeah.
We are boy.
Because we Barcelona Hokrano or ball left wing in more.
Yes.
Where Rashford
England will not spend the English teams. Manchester United typically for English players. They will not spend.
Some of you feel
because I'm there no change. Now me can be big Caribbean about Chelsea. Yeah.
Almost if you say do ba kwa pa ho.
Okay.
And our latest on transfers be.
Not so much. The everybody Thiago Silva then. On the last minute, and no pay. Yeah, sorry, now almost say Thomas Tuchel. SA Brandt and Ontna. And a sporting director and also say who feels there at 35 there for after 8 years, you know, he's done his best. The latest you say Chelsea is almost agreeing, yes, and they don't agree 2 years. And the boy wants to move to Stamford Bridge and help Chelsea. Now, my dream said Chelsea, say no mercy, are you more transfer market? Honestly, said you is so much impressed with how at Chelsea are in the transfer business. Yes, the whole of last year they didn't sell, they didn't buy, even though they sold. Say Morata, Hazard, Munina, or Musica, that's all. And at Chelsea, I shall say spending, or shall say the Okofa, the saying Hakim Ziyech, 38 million pounds sterling, and or the 53 million Okofa Timo Werner, and they almost agree with Ben Chilwell, and of course Kai Havertz is also coming. Kai Havertz is canon and na me say only Timo Werner, omu profile no omu value no difference no so sa to the extent say we 53 for Timo Werner, uko 90. For Kai Havertz. But the good thing is that say yo Chelsea is shiny team no. Sene Chelsea enya the Thiago Silva ba. They are also agreeing a deal with this free agent Malansa. Boy no needs no. In fact will be free in June and Chelsea is talking to him. Omucheza here somewhere this week. Obeba be in the medicals. It means that Chelsea is bringing 2 central defenders. Automatically tomorrow Ebeko loan again. And I'm thinking, says Chelsea, Thiago Silva, or more Malangsano, no more Rudiger, and then Zuma. They are very good individually. Almost central defense and be okay. And baby at Chelsea, Brepa, a left fullback. Cesar Aspilicueta will still play well together with Reece James, a right fullback. So left one, so when bench well bar. Chelsea need problem with midfield. Midfielders there, they have it. And Oshak, boys no mudoma bana. Now, Newton tried the various formation. On any day, Chelsea could even play a 4-2-3-1 formation where you have Timo Werner as arrowhead, Kai Havertz as a number 10 behind Timo Werner, then Ziyech and Pulisic on the wings. Team Nigeria, they can be extremely devastating.
All right. But me hear messages ni kakra na yemra emetwa so musimo ofie nsem kada na me mpekran say ebedu baby na free time no yentima manka efie nsem no so de bia na yetu sheda. Good morning Sergio. Play what's the latest on Liverpool's transfers? Mansour, my boy, Yarwa Zongo, and the we aba Liverpool transfers latest. Yadi Enso Ebebro Mansour
Cantara na
Thiago. Okay, and yadi Ebebro and watch ya Bobby Amami. Osi otutumsa uhumibium. From Paul Holly Johnson, anyway, about in all these Newton beautiful and fantastic work, I'm wondering how someone who has no access to TV and Facebook will also enjoy. I felt their frustrations when I was on duty at NIA during the mop-up exercise. Newton's addition is a plus for TV viewers, whilst Andy's addition is for the radio listeners. I feel for the likes of my father at the village who goes to farm with their radio because of Kessben's pause. Okay, Andy, way free from Pon Holy John. Holy and so dear, and no. Mamma last Sunday quickly. Boss, Chelsea signed Silva on for free, whilst a certain club has to worry about bailing out their most expensive signing because he's been called a fridge. Yesterday, I cried after seeing Abbas. Where's Mokwe to witness the unveiling? Allahu Mustan. Hi to the incoming Swami MP Honorable Bas Shaka. Alasa Bosingwa, Doha, Qatar. They were the Abraying and so no. DDD. Some of you say Yakwaba say Modibeka local sources na Miki di Bebanwa. Nkebe Kamapa. I heard I gathered that 6 months ago, Legon Cities requested to sign Elvis Opoku from Aduana Stars. The fee was a little above 100,000. That's 1 billion old cities. But the club refused the offer. Now, Elvis Opoku is almost set living for free, as his contract is less than 3 months. Also, Kaliba Mankwa has about a 4-month contract with Aduana Stars and could leave for free as well. Boss, I don't know the policy of Aduana Stars, but all I can say is that almost all their popular players go out without the club benefiting anything substantially. For instance, Derek Sasrasu, Zakaria Mumuni, Godfred Saka, Stephen Adams, and many others. Boss, I think the management should set up happy birthday to St. Pius, Kessben Sports Annex. Kessben Sports Annex, St. Pius. Happy birthday. Yachao any baby awubia members ninyina Kessben Sports Annex yo maiko ye chiamu ye damasi yankopon chiamu on tre machine emfa pa. We are so proud of you, Kessben Sports Annex. All right, mami if you're ready, Joe. Sir Didi has given you account of the players of Aduana Stars whose contract will be running out in the not too distant future. This has been the challenge and bane of some clubs in the country of ours. But sir, taking these clubs to the cleaners in some instances become a bit harsh. If a player is bent on leaving, just like a woman not interested in a man, any outrageous demands can be tabled. You fulfill it at the peril of your life and modus operandi. Some of these demands can cripple a team in many respects. Alaji Mama Salia, Efiura, Wenchi Banda Line. Say a bit me abwa ye more discussions ni yepa. Good morning, Wafa. Please, lawyer Admako is still in Kumasi. Tell him to leave. We are done with the wedding. Lawyer Admako. Oba Kwamichi wedding.
Yeah, Kwamichi wedding.
And there, the brother.
Yeah.
I'm told say or that was there. And so I'm not paying anything because so hungry. Yeah.
Either he is lying or they were testing each other.
No, sledge. Ne bro phone na yere trouble no credit or can credit. Also kroma. And now they are all yes no. Boy any day any suffer na wo.
And no cross sledge so can say no bias ya man for buy na nyago.
Okay.
Nti mo nko ja sledge. Oh, can you estimate ko
worry? No worry you know. Come chi they say that's it. Sledge you don't worry.
Hey sorry, come chi sorry.
All right.
But they are not the communication in and come chi na the brem sledge.
Oh okay. Boys, no kabuma. Or the kind of signings Chelsea is making, I'm very sure Abramovich is preparing for the sack of Frank Lampard because should he fail to make any meaningful impact with these players, you have no other excuses for his failure. Greetings from Felimens Ideal Enterprise to you all. Victorious Collins and a day we and so every all right. Me come back my SMS and so ediano. Kala esi ni nuaba wishing happy birthday. Our pediatric unit Convanoche Hospital. Your friend Elizabeth Owusu Kala Unyabema referee also wish you happy birthday Elizabeth. Phone ni ade nyina ewa ha we are nursing officer Convanoche Hospital PEU Pediatric Emergency Unit. Unia bapa nyame inshira wo nakopon shira o de ne mani nyina ne nuanom nyina ba fa Kala na ho fa no fom kakra ya ba sisia ya ba to so audio no ensia yema local stories no kakra sima be aduasan wo enimi yenhwe the kwa miki di bebre na abidafo nhwem kakra emma yen usabobo yentiwe
o say
yentie de odeba
ubo di mi ntra me bisa no
usabobo
do team ba o ko you know nkomo na ne di mo interest o mpa
okay so all right
mo interest o mpa
so
ehu pa general has asoye na yendi kanko se as of work wo mo bass no ababedu na bass no bedu ente se de Frederick Mo ECO edema as of work e kan no wo me Star Life assurance no omo se e bro bass Niema Star Life I imagine say one person with the boa crowds of Wokono and your bass kura a bro a ye bass in Sensemono on the 8th of September. And as I say, no bass no on my presenting at the Accra House of Work and when she share at that bass and so probably man project and so Joe Omugusua and inspection team as also call home board the need to nipa mamoka inspection a correct Jumedian in Pempenswa one more edru probably mine and so I bet no go tete and I didn't summer to jam so no GDS Sabre one only a one no hasini or your hasini pa na the end Dennis Sabre board of us. Omo ebon modi no mutua mu place nka abra bo mu nsia kan emfa mahas.
First of all ni ehia pa first team na nkasa Accra House eno na ehia pa because yetifie yen said anye be about omutua yen nti eho no ye the respect be mo na ya da o say one. Secondly no so team no e wo din bi wa set standard bi into a player na sa uba sa team no ma I was say ukai history na e wo ho no answer usu wa set to target because me maba has of me target ni say me one thing so say me angasa me has of folk supporter ya wo mutumu yes mambo has cra still me has of folk supporter me say almost 11 years now I we need premiership maybe it me first target ni say me be adom na ya winning league ni ama me as a supporter and as a player any year supporters ni any general team no move before no ebesan ababio
General no sanso ewie no wasanso de so sabre coach Edwani Odum no wane na ejuma pen te ba oba hasi de ogidie se ebeboye pa nam no maintain se has work bi bien ho a wo se o ye gise league no na oso mutimi age
as supporters and young players ni nyina no minjin di se bibi ebesi wa team no ma ebe the same yaji premiership no nti eno ni me fair and swadi hunu say ebeji league no ya kan nya secondary matter oh coach there as a player there me a player me coach say me chere coach ni onu beye as a student no ntimi chere u teacher say and chere maths and chere English da bi onu no nim ni a ebe ya ma ye student ni ma okay ebe boy that inti enu de coach no angasa na asem coach Odum no nkofu nim say this is the third time I coach me coaching me by 2 times ewo tema
na general de sanse mo de to dwade free across the book aswe ye yem fi has yen kotoko enim Matthew enim kujo se say the general Kumasi Asante Koroko ombe luso abrante no if it's a sabrede RB Leipzig 4D offer and some of the aba so mu hia abrante no so beba na wetimi ene wo mo club in and so ababe trials nti ehwe nim so obetimi a make move no as good Latif and Nabila as good asanso show interest our Latif and Nabila mu ebium wo mo se sabre nam Kumasi Asante Koroko delay no wo mo se Africa mo kono ehun be hia so betimenya play bit say Latif and Nabila ewo team num anu ntie ni manim ye no wo mo ne kasana loan bi wo a ombo enfamo mo abra wo mo ayokobo Africa no sanso na Justice Blay enso so Ash Gold akobusa ewo mediema ho se akonya da no ho a wo mo sunya wo mo pe na mediema for the two manim say omo de omo ton Justice Blay nti Justice Blay baby obeka de obeka no na ometimi ediso as good so akom nokia ko bisa say Justice Blay no wo munya wo mope mewie okumasi asante koroko no ye fantu just say NCC no supporters mobilization no wo mu gusuwa wo circle na circle no egua NCC ni sisabre and nam some person munya data for all the supporters in intino the answer obe contact wo NCC no ekwa wo so mo fa so mo rival yes circle the man no o me fa so and answer wo baby na person tikotoko circle no so a wo mo I ready so me ba no ma beti circle na ma ni nyina ne fa supporters no o me so munya data so Kumasi Asante Kotoko 8 million supporters no wo mo enie eno ne botaya sabre esi eye NCC no enso enanso a wo mo tu wana mo yanko eye executive council of the Ghana Football Association and the meeting koso ni nyina na fa eye league no ho se sabre league se kobasa nana adodanko akufo do makwan se sabre ye betima training na clubs no ebe she trainer se ni etimi abo league no bo masa so twesika to se kobasa ye yi abro yi puma kwamisi mbo league na players ne officials any technical team members no will be a bad test no me sikato 2.5 million Ghana cedis and you see come there to say we metimi ni test no ma test players no ma test officials ni nyina and so no metimi ma kwan e ma teams no enso etimi ahyase etimi aye training and no hihia we metimi aye enso ede ato yanko gaka so ye say gaka yemfa ntodwa say wo mo ekiremu a womo beko Congress next week Tuesday GAC executives no ebe meeting na fe venue no a womo consider se pram and obese Congress baso no we metimi akọ no metimi ni election committee no enso ehia na fe modalities a ewo so metimi yede to no bibia opre di bia o GAC mu no wono so etimi enya eno ne hihia wometimi aye ediato Kumasi Asante Kotoko se womo se nchebia renovation work no ba be shase e Kotoko secretariat womo ba be renovate no mama aye hono level no enso etimi akoso and the 23 and the 17 team no womo guso prepare sabre individual training and na ekoso womo se next week no womo pere so ma team ni nyina no enso etimi kan bomu a womo timi ahyase aye training as good womo se South Africa physical trainer womo akwa fana ba no womo hwe nim se yi eye body ye bie bonus ni tumu a wono so betima bantem nice good wo be bo team ne technical team no abra mo timi ambobo a for Africa Kenya and so betima ba so general
an ESCO meeting
yes ESCO meeting
okay
for league no ne COVID-19 no so a enya awo
all right
football
no you feel some no call Frakonaro Sebia Daniel Nanachumasi aka Nana One of Nkari and your birthday for Kessben Sports Annex group Nina was so happy birthday Yanso ya was so happy birthday Nana One now
Sergio Mamisha same free baby akwami we executive council no a committee no mu kodwendwen ho say anyambia say aban ni bie kwan mu a ombetuma sha say training no mabo football Sergio nso misa kakra na mpese me bisa ne nyina de kwa adwendwen o my Ghana ude yen etoto ebia English abrochiman ana Germany France ana Italy eho a na wabisa ye ho say ufa bibiti say educational system senior ye ko school classroom a yetna ediko school computers edition de ana niema edition de baby e practical say science lab oni ade saying na Ghana ye betimi de atoto eye abrofo no ho clearly space da ye ne omuntam no ewa so far eye road and transport na wo hwɛ sɛ yakwan ye de toto mo de ho sane ye yi akwan ahodo road signs ewo ho any empo cars ene na makwan no so enyina yitum ze car kra no mo yusu abrani fro beduru ase ya ye yitum ze eye from home inti eye de kese. So indeed in terms of road and transport they are far ahead. Ofa yamfan say even ye ofa a health sector no bisa say saying I have delivery etie ewo European countries and as compared to us distance ne so bi yare a ekwan mo fa so hwe no treatment mo de ma no enti enya nwanwa say yen mpanyimfo e wa say no so mo yade a eho no mo kɔ ekoso mo yade. It's a question maybe some who say if in almost every aspect of our human endeavor you know omo no sunsun da yentem no so pa adentina eba COVID-19 ene kwa ebe fa so aye sports a ye pese yetimi meet sane omono enhyehyeye omudi gu kwam ansa no omusi akan no ye pese ye nso yetumi ye bisa ansa no yetumi esi akan. Clearly, in all aspect of human endeavor, the way they do their things are far different from us, and because they have the resources. So we say, oh, train ama COVID-19. Yet to me, then she say, "Egu akwema tisa sani omuye omudie na." Say, "You trust to me for some 2 years we can't do it because Ufa England, for example, before they started, no more testing for about 8 times. Every 2 weeks they do the test. All players are come, technical men and all that. It's the person me kako sinisa say Joe. Yen nintum say to say all other aspects of our human life. Yen to me nyano say no muyano no. Sana COVID-19 protocols no. Yen to me nyano say no muyano. Ansan yesi akan. Ne akasi ebe twen pa kopim zane omuyano yetuma yesa ne mani nyina pepepa. And yen si akan. Because for example, omo referee sikra no. Omo djuma omo ye ne referee ntutimi ka kire referee say wo isolate edru match ano ababidi. A referee bi eton niema ujom. Referee bi a teacher ni. Referee bi police ni. Obi a soldier ni. Ene ne keka on sorry me referee soldier. Mamni soldier ni film. Enti omo ye omo djuma ansa no mababidi match. So I'm tempted to feel that as I say, your expectations as to the kind of measures we'll put in place before we can do contact sports. For example, Sebia you say, Ebia Kwenya da okay, you betima train you bia. Me do baby amadwem say ye test obi awie now start here na ye bo wa benyan ne US in chain. Ye treat you. Hoto wano aba back because football is bobo etiminya malaria ne ade. We are otherwise, if we say that we wait until we put those measures, for the next over 12 months, we won't play soccer here because there is no report that COVID-19 ebe free and ebe free on Ghana, Togo, Benin, Burkina Faso, any of these areas. That's what I think. So, Joe, we are no free honor. Just me fa Didi any Oluman is it Oluman Gaddafi na de no kase ni kwan se ye den krofo a teams besi on ye horo wo mo
Wenchi Bandala na Lajba Masalia.
Isi se Joe so super clubs so mo jama o mo players a mo mode mo soro e kwa wan hwe abekoso super obia. Now interestingly, there is no single club in this country you bet maka say so mu players e ku free no omu die omu timisi ano kwan kotoko players in fact I'm say tima on shedam rebebre e wo ho ya asante kotoko enye bebre apart from bia Sonny Yakuba say bia kotoko player o pen pan gidigidi no ne bia ne time na so onya abruchire bi osemeko probably because I'm say omu conditions near ade no ya na e wo soro kakra as compared to other clubs. And a lot of players in this country, they aspire to be in Kotoko. Inti Kotoko deano omo beko free in Pempi, ya na team ni mum na mpewon. A honey drew baby I na medwe hu say, how come and a house in Kotoko? Ebi American is and debate me 1 or 2 Kotoko players are ni contract ebe so team no renew no so mpene maybe Sonny Yakuba apart from that.
And I think that on Sonny Yakuba intentionally waited for his contract to finish.
That's right.
Because they had all the chances to talk to him and all waiting I understand, but they didn't need him in the club and that was all.
That's right. And Abrebia Mede Kotokone has the same level. Say pedigree in Ghana football, they are same. So inti say Kotoko to me, yes, Adiana. You ask yourself, say, why has is unable to do it? A whole do baby and has the Madriam say numbers, too much or more. Omu contract aso na ebeso na team ni peso mu renew na nso mu entumi renew na mpempi ya na successes any Africa krone ade enyina incentive. Sometimes some players do not only look at even the busumi aketu ana yi but platform awode ma no and do baby an account say unko Africa for the next the past 6 years unko Africa da a is difficult to convince a player say or now the number Africa no man the platform or the be showcase. But of teams be to say Ebia Ash Gold, Edbiana, these are the second class in our football. I think Kotoko has in the first class, Edbiana Ash Gold in the second class and thereabout. Ash Gold players be bring so free. Almost bisa saying yes. Edu baby sikasem sejo. And pimpy. And sometimes obey clubs and there are some clubs that they will try. And then they do enough for 1 year old keep you happy. What's in the contract as I on sign beam? Obey any day obeko. It is supporters you now begin to understand say with Bosman ruling and agents abroad attraction other competing African countries paying better no. Players beko ne there beto aso. Some clubs so musu kakra. No more etimi keep some of the boys. But whether we like it or not, it has come to be part of our game and we need to respect. The other time, yes, the other time I may say contract no period no more sign there so and now go so sign 24-year-old player for 2 seasons. Say or 1 season we are or starting next season I know Rob Bosman. Inti players who move here for money there. We should start looking at 4 years, 5 years.
Okay. Marian, and then your birthday. Marian of Marizi African Couture, Bantama High Street. It is a for goalkeeper, Madrid, Couture. Couture. You can Couture. And your Kuchabia. Okay, and then Marian, birthday. Na ya wishing happy birthday, Marian. We are fashion designer. Bantama High Street, Marizi African Couture. All right. Jennifer, I so wish you happy birthday. Jennifer, the bad girl. All right. Andy Kem.
Sadio, everyone message me no men kai menyesho so keep we until the mame. Message. Oh, now it was about my submission. Minister Franco and Rebecca about issues I need to discuss. Me head and it was about Kotoko players or more banner or moko and then some none here can I know what so they about it. But I don't know whether you kept it.
Oh, okay. Me kai pass it now.
So my club review the back by okay say Mudasiru better a chair and I be as a Franco minister.
Okay.
Also, what can I say need justice blay or
me want to know. I say what Andy saying. Mudasiru is in his element is better than Anabila, and I don't know how he can convince me on that. Andy is making his first 11 by names, not what the players can do. Kwame Adom-Frimpong also in his element should always start at Asante Kotoko.
Tell you names by Anabila I didn't know and you born in Borintia. These players were competing with Mudasiru in the local blasters. Coach Masoko called him. One thing Mudasiru, he was dropped. Or drop on. Sadio, or drop on Mudasiru, and when they went to the national team, these players played. And they played till the finals. If we are talking of some of the proven midfielders in the Ghana Premier League, Sadio, why name him Ghana? Say Ghana, best midfield in the league and as good midfield. It is not debatable.
Frederick Fosu, and so by Sir Fred of Kumasi Asante Kotoko faithful. Or say Mudasiru who play in any team everywhere. Mudasiru is a quality asset and can play so many roles in midfield. He's not popular, but he's a very quality midfielder.
He will not play he will not play in as good midfield of McCarthy, Anabila, and James Akamenko. Sajum, as a man I can say, Kotoko Justice Blay, Kotoko Mudasiru, Kotoko Collins Amayao, Kotoko Martin Entry. Make the midfielder coach Maso could not do AU in the last season. These were the consistent Kwame Adom-Frimpong. And almost started season or started with Mudasiru, Kwame Adom-Frimpong, and Justice Blay. After the last game, Mudasiru go play, Martin Entry a buy. Because now call this Samuel intimate my consistent performance. Into straight away, Martin Entry a buy no. Ultimately that bite now name missing the amount for the never mind. Into no team a ball ahead of Colin Samuel. Sergio, and I'm saying that star players who are boy, So we Mudasiru in the first season of Kotoko. So we Kwame Adom Frimpong in the first season of Kotoko. So we Justice Blair or Balloon first season in Kotoko. Now, the following season, a coach says he is bringing in James Akamenko, Emmanuel Kayeke. I know. On a good season until the Kotoko vibe in the running, and you expect him to excel next season. Now, young fans in Mudasiru games or boy and OSLA until Kotoko vibe in the running or be born next season. Young fans say, Kwame, I don't think talent any penny no one to me are more, but when who the platform no until next season or be. And I'm saying that the moment you bring in these players are not going to start. So, team BNU we are here. In a certain department, season not barrier, players not perform, and coach is bringing in 4 players for that department. Team BNBC we are sada.
Okay, we I'm a Victor Kusi lawyer Victor Kusi. I say, Sado, there is one thing I want to establish by Asante Kotoko. How many players do they want to constitute their team, and how many do they want to recruit now to add to the squad? Then we can discuss the qualities of the potential players. Lawyer Victor Kusi.
This is what Master Kunedu Matisa Waka. 1 Kotoko 38 players. And also Ubenya this season come with 28 players and a Beye Juma. And Uti name say Koranda. You see, who come midfielders you cry refi Sarkodie. That boy Omudino Umako Fan
Sarkodie, because Sevranko it is either he will go on loan or Koto send him back.
Okay.
Because at the training ground, Peniba Kubusa coach Sevranko you can find out. But we na mama yoko fan. He was not pulling the strings. And if he
started
no training America. And if that boy say wait me fit into the scheme of things, these names will not come out. And to the point I'm making is that Sejo said also for different set of players the Omo bar. These players are not going to play because Kotokoso Mube Chimu squad. And the other argument is that Omo bad. Omo Nadia and Omo Sejo. And I'm saying that these are established midfielders in the Ghana League. It is not debatable. James Akame Nkunwe, the Kwame Conte of all people, he couldn't match the good midfield. And these are players proven in the league. They went to the national team and proved. And he said, I'm saying that season bia we call now we are we call now we are and that has always been the situation in the last 5 seasons.
The fact that Mudasiru was dropped doesn't make Anabila superior to him. It was Maxwell's choice. Gabriel Jesus starts ahead of Roberto Firmino in the Brazilian national team. Does it make Jesus better than Firmino? Big no.
You see, Andy, to add to that one, say you cannot drop it, Amasokune drop it, Mudasiru. Our national team camp for the year, we are being a bit unfair to Mudasiru. And at that time, not or more game bia grandma. Not Kotokonyan register and a crowd.
Master Mumbebuama.
Mebao.
Some man come out.
I only wanted to add that one.
That's what would be a couple.
Coach Master Kwadu called Mudasiru, so I'm a can look up last time. No more. Why did he call him? He came and he was. He came and that same coach dropped him. Savranko, Masokwa do a series of meetings for Anabila. Mudasiru is in Kotoko. Why? Because he feel the player is an upgrade. And I'm saying that he has used the adjective top to qualify these players that are coming up. And I'm saying that these are proven players in the league. Mudasiru is not proving.
So I prefer Mudasiru to Anabila. Dr. Daniel Owusu-Ansah.
Sejo.
Dr. Daniel Owusu-Ansah.
Sejo.
No, good morning.
Sejo, me say, I'm talking of proving players in the Ghana League. Mudasiru is not one. I can give you about 8 names in the Ghana League midfielders who are proven. He is not one.
So you mean so and they no ba maintain as ye, to be very honest. Maintain argument as
me person we answer.
Nti kebi obi so an obi oti e
kra. Na no ya mama nanka.
Me am tie kra maintain as ye.
Nti manen kanwe. Owi anu aba.
Me person me can say. There me person me can say.
Me repeat.
There be say you man in a clear picture. Because Kotoko supporters almost send him almost message almost send him. They've what they play 2 games. And I'm saying that these are proven players. Master man American says Franco. Kotoko thought 3 midfielders on ball last season. Young fan is so many. You expect them because they have the platform now. You expect those players to excel next season. A coach is bringing in 4 midfielders, and I'm saying that so some 4 midfielders lay bad ya. A chess so be just blame kwa. And then the other argument is that and you just blame kwa bebo, Mudasiru bebo. And I may say James Kamenko is better than Mudasiru. Latif Anabila is better than Mudasiru. Emmanuel Kayeke is better than Mudasiru.
And
almost say, and I may say, I'm talking about players who are proving. And they play our selling in 2 games. And I'm talking about players who are giving consistent performance. And they play about 2 games. And they probably be referee. Say after the Canada game, Mudasiru lose the position in Kotoko. But after the Kerala game, lose the position in the setup. So I'm so surprised everybody is talking about Mudasiru. Said I'm saying that when you 2 games of boy are in the Kotoko hard games.
All right.
But players are